Hi guys, hopefully by now you've got some sort of web presence set up, and maybe some of you have had that done already, and you're now kicking information out to your subscribers, your Facebook page, your Twitter account, your LinkedIn account, and obviously your YouTube account if you've got videos. Well, the key thing is here, putting information out is absolutely great, and it's really important, and you should be kicking out information all the time. The key thing with information though is it must be relevant. It must be relevant to what the people who are looking at your information require, because if it's not relevant to them, they're not going to come back to you for it. So the next question is, now you're pushing all this information out, how do you get the information to come back in from these places? Because that's what you want, is you want this information coming back in so people can subscribe or take you up on an offer that you have on your website, and then you start to build what's called your list. Now your list is important because your list is your customer database, and the bigger the customer database, the more likely you are that people are going to buy from you, or at least the more sales you're going to get. So the key thing is, how do we make this attractive enough for people to come back to us and want to know more? And there's a number of ways we can do this, and here's just a few I'm going to give you today, and we're going to go into this more in depth later on. One is to add a PS line onto your emails. So when you send your email out, dear Mark, thank you for inquiring about XYZ whatever, and you sign it off, best regards as I do, Mark Dawes, da-di-da-di-da, at the bottom put a PS. And as we do on our emails, we put PS, if you're interested in becoming a physical restraint instructor, click here, and it provides you with a hyperlink. You'll be absolutely amazed at how many people look at the PS, because they look at the top, they look at the bottom, and sometimes they even leave out the middle bit. The other thing that's really important is images, putting pictures into your emails. Now you can get stock photos from various places, and Photilla is one, iStock Photos another, and you can set up an account on there and you can buy these photographs, and once you've bought them you can use them, and you can embed them into your email, and you can embed them, as I'm sure some of you do already, onto your web pages, and within that photograph you can have a hyperlink. So when they look at the photograph and click on it, it will take them through to a web page, and in a moment I'll show you how that's done. Obviously, another way is to use videos like we're using here. Now if you consider how people learn, videos are a great tool. They're three-dimensional, they're interactive, they cover all the sensory learning areas like visual, auditory and kinesthetic, and for those of you who know about NLP, you know about this stuff. And videos are really, really good. Now, you don't need a lot of equipment to do videos. Bear with me. Many of you will have something like this, like an iPhone or one of these Android phones. The cameras on these things are absolutely great, as are the audio. You can video with these, and a bit later on in this course I'll give you a link to a guy who set up an online video training program. It's absolutely brilliant. This guy's been a producer on all sorts of TV programs, and he's going to teach you how to make videos using one of these. So an iPhone, great piece of kit, always in your pocket, pick it up, video, upload it, job done. The other thing, the other bit of kit we use is one of these small cameras. This is a Kodak Zi6 or Zi8, whatever which one it is now, but it's a high definition camera. It's absolutely fantastic. You actually just point and shoot and it does the job. Now I have this in my car sometimes, and I video in the car, and you're going to see some of those later on. So we're not talking about having, oops, excuse me, just dropped something there. We're not talking about having to invest in lots and lots of money, but you are going to have to invest. That's the thing. And you wouldn't think, by the way, of paying £300 for a phone, or to subscribe to a phone contract for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds a month, because you need a phone. In this business you need kit too. But we'll show you how to do this stuff for you. Now, I made a couple of notes, back to the paper brain. I'm never without a paper brain here. Yeah, using pics, using videos. We're going to show you all that stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave you for a second. I'm going to get in front of the computer and I'm going to show you how we actually do that stuff. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'll be back in front of my computer in a second and I'll show you how to do the rest.